You walk into the supermarket for one thing, milk. That's it. You don't grab a cart. You tell yourself this will take 2 minutes. But 10 minutes later, you're walking out with crisps, ice cream, cereal, a tub of hummus, and a candle you didn't even know you wanted. And somehow, you forgot the milk. This isn't you being forgetful, this is by design. And milk being at the back of the store? It's one of the oldest, most effective retail tricks in the book. Supermarkets are laid out like a psychological maze, and most of us walk straight into the trap without a second thought. Milk is one of the most commonly purchased items in a grocery store, so why wouldn't they put it near the front for convenience? Because that would defeat the entire point. The goal isn't to make your shopping trip quick, it's to make you spend more. And the further you have to walk for that milk, the more opportunities the store has to get other items in front of your eyes. It's called the exposure effect. The more you see something, the more likely you are to buy it. Supermarkets force you to walk past dozens of products, snacks, deals, new launches, and they know a few of those are going to catch your eye. According to Statista, around 60% of supermarket purchases are impulse buys, meaning most people are walking in for milk and walking out with milk, plus a bunch of stuff they didn't plan to buy. There's even a term for it in retail, building the basket. The longer you're in the store, the bigger your basket gets. You might not notice it, but every little detail, the layout, the colors, the smells, the lighting, it's all designed to nudge you towards spending more. The first section you walk into is usually fresh produce. Big, colorful fruit, bright lights, maybe even the smell of baked bread. That's not just a vibe, that's strategy. Those colors and smells put you in a good mood, and when you're in a good mood, you're more likely to treat yourself. Now think about where everything else is. Milk in the back, bread usually off to the side, eggs somewhere else entirely. Why separate them? They're essentials. Because separating them forces you to take the scenic route. You're not just walking to get groceries, you're walking through a funnel of temptation. And by the time you make it to the back for your milk, you've passed maybe 100 products, all perfectly placed to catch your eye. And don't think the shelves are safe either. The most expensive and profitable items are placed at eye level, right where you're most likely to grab them. The cheaper, generic stuff, that's down low or up high where it takes more effort to reach. Even the aisles are part of the plan. They're wide enough to slow you down. That extra space isn't for comfort. It's to encourage browsing. And the store layout? It's rarely straightforward. Most supermarkets use a subtle maze pattern to make sure you cover as much ground as possible. Then there's the checkout lane, the final trap. You're tired, maybe a little stressed, and right next to you, sweets, snacks, gum, drinks, magazines. These are called impulse zone products. Cheap, quick, feel-good grabs. And they sell like crazy. All because you're mentally drained from shopping and your brain craves a little reward. Now, to be fair, there is one legit reason for putting milk in the back. Refrigeration. Most stores have their stockrooms and loading docks at the rear, and it's easier to unload and stock milk there. But even then, they could have put eggs, butter, and cheese right next to the milk to help you out. But no, those are still spaced out. Because the real driver behind this layout isn't convenience, it's money. And here's the wildest part. This system has trained us since childhood. We've all learned that milk is in the back. We don't question it. It's just how stores are.